It was obvious that Hotta wanted this fight to happen, but was she ready to fight Garcia? No. She started provoking Garcia and inviting her for a fight.
And Gabby talks about how her striking's got better. Oh, to pro wrestling!
Putting on a show here is Yumiko Hotta. Oh, and she's caught! She's got caught here by Garcia.
But in the first round, Garcia dropped her with a left hook and brutal knee,
Garcia with a thunderous knee.
finishing her with heavy ground and pound.
Hotta trying to punch back, but it's simply too much here. Garcia throwing some punches here, going for the ground and pound finish. Hammer fist, right hands, the referee says that is enough. Not allowing Hotta to showcase any of her professional wrestling antics. Catches her, finishes her off, bloodies her up.
When Rawlings faced Ferea at the stare-down, she came out with a cocky smirk, even saying that she expected Ferea to bully her. But Rawlings was the cocky one. And Ferea showed her what it's like to bully her.
Into the punch, shot right to the head. You see the smear of blood on the nose of that. Rawlings takes the right hand.
In round 2, she landed a sharp jab and threw some power right hands.
Time the body on the right hand. Takes that big right hand on the right hand from Ferea. Massive shots right there by Ferea. Make no mistake, there's huge respect between these two fighters. Now they're trying to come forward off the jab. Lands the right hand, left hand in sequence. Big right hand on the entry. And right back.
You like how Rawlings is grown and throwing punches up right.
Duck under right hand again from Ferea. Ferea hard on the inside. Ferea takes that left hand, lands a right hand of her own. Both fighters throwing. Still world flyweight champion.
Japanese Sumiko tried to provoke Ditcheva before the fight. She said Dakota had never faced anyone like her.
She's no walkover.
And if Dakota was the face of FL, maybe Inaba would become the next one. Well, no.
Okay, ladies, let's keep the fight going.
Ready? Let's go!
Dakota controlled the fight using her reach, sharp striking and brutal knees in the clinch to outclass Inaba.
Knee here, backed against the fence. Big blast entry without moving her head. Inaba has to come. Come on, it's been one-way traffic.
Nasty beautiful from Dakota. And a flurry down to the body. Here's the elbow. Back elbow. And now a left hand. And she's nice leg kick, spinning these kicks. That right hand. And 150 of 170. Dakota! Dangerous!
Jessica Fresh, known as a cocky fighter, had shown clear disrespect earlier in her fight with Bottleberg.
Oh! That's a disqualification, honestly.
Which she paid later. And Williams made her pay the price. In round 2, Williams attacked off her back. Locked in a tight submission from guard, adjusted her angle, and made Fresh tap. During the wait-in, Bud showed up full of confidence. After taking off her top, she tried to impose herself physically, showing that she's stronger than Rousey.
Professional has been the armbar.
Are you ready? Fight!
But Rousey couldn't wait.
4 first-round finishes.
She's the one that tell the referee she had the arm collector, but now Ronda Rousey surely has to get
But still, undefeated Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
This matchup carried heavy attention before the opening bell. Fox, a transgender fighter, leaned on her masculinity strength. She pressed forward, trying to control the pace, but Smith showed what a real female strength is.
hook in, and the crowd is rallying. My goodness, she is flurrying on. Here comes Evan Smith. take, reaching and then he looks for the uppercut. Inside the strap, beautiful. And gets Fallon Fox on her back. Inside the close guard of Fox. Inside quickly. Fallon can transition when she locks on a beautiful omoplata. Up kicks here from Fallon, trying to Fox. Can Ashley catch her here? Oh! She does! She does! Fallon was momentarily on Fallon Fox. Around the elbows. Right hand to the jawline. Right hand to the temple.
In the third round, she secured a clean takedown, ending the bout via TKO.
Tries the right hand to follow the face of Fox. Fox with nowhere to go. Ashley Evans-Smith unloaded. And good night, Irene. She's done it. She's done it. She's done it.
Officially a technical knockout. Unit strikes. Ashley Evans.
At the pre-fight, Finney was calm, but she talked big about herself, saying that everything is coming together for her. Well, not everything when Cyborg is your opponent.
Opportunity of a lifetime. Pushing touch, the exclamation point.
Chris Cyborg.
When Dallasland met Lehner in 2025, the tension was quite obvious from the start, as Lehner refused the glove touch. She came at Dallasland fiercely, like a bull charging at a red cape.
Hervorragend beherrschen ist einfach dieses Distanz, wenn hier die besseren Treffer am Anfang der ersten Runde zu machen. Gerade da, wo das Bein so dünn ist.
Die unterschiedlichsten Techniken im Repertoire. Auch gut darin dazu zu reagieren, weil wenn sie nicht Athletin, dann eigentlich nur noch PR. Ich habe das Gefühl, Alina findet jetzt langsam etwas besser.
Ganz gut wieder aufhebt sozusagen oder ganz gut ergänzt. Die kommen wirklich stark und geben.
But it was Dallasland that controlled the fight, and a sharp knee opened a bad cut on Lehner.
Oh, gute rechte Hand. Oh, schöne Kombination.
Sealing a clear victory for Dallasland.
Alina, Iron Fist, Dallasland.
When Pacheco faced Harrison for the first time, the tension was very obvious. The arrogant Pacheco came in with confidence, ready to beat Harrison. But unbeaten Harrison didn't let that happen.
For the mount here.
She controlled the fight from the start and landed steady ground and pound throughout all 3 rounds.
Leg lock? No, she's making it difficult for her to climb to a full back for those shots.
She tried to step in with the right hand. Right to the back of Kayla Harrison goes Pacheco. Big moment there. First time she's in trouble.
Right to her feet. She can't lock herself into that bottom position. She got those 2 TKOs from the mount.
For Kayla Harrison, we've seen a couple of these exchanges, Randy, where she lands nicely.
But right away, Kayla right on it.
Kayla Harrison!
With brewing intensity, even from the face-off, Liwinga tried to impose herself like she needed to. She stood directly in front of Alders, trying to mock her.
Just in kicks, and Liwinga is more like
Aggressive. Push KO.
But Alders controlled the distance with sharp kicks.
With the small gloves immediately. Nice push kick to the...
skill to really execute it.
Yeah.
A bit more aggression with the hands also now.
Yeah. Liwinga's on her side, like Alders could turn her really easy as well, but this is where I like her working from.
Yeah, there was a couple of...
Oh, that's a good right hand.
Yeah, that was...
And after 3 rounds, she won by unanimous decision.
Oh,
that was a beautiful left hook. Both girls have got their hands up.
We have a streaker in the crowd.
Not too much. We don't know too much.
Smogoletska faced Bogusz in 2022, and during the face-off, Smogoleka acted like she already owned the show, blowing kisses and bowing down. The 2 fighters started a brawl before the fight. But Lil Masti put constant pressure, controlled the pace and fired heavier punches.
40 sekund do końca drugiej rundy. To rana, która pojawia się na jej twarzy znowu. Skontrowana od razu, prawym na szczękę. Ale świetnie robi, już dostaje. Lil Masti naprawdę świetnie to rozgrywa. Lil Masti. Jeszcze raz. Co za prawy. Oj, prowokuje Lil Masti. Się udało.
Winning by unanimous decision. During the face-off, Raphaela couldn't hold herself and got into Eduardo's face. And when she came out for the fight, she brought out her swagger mood and danced all the way to the ring.
Ela é de extreme, ou seja, só vale trocação, porém, ainda é uma luta semi-pro.
But Eduardo taught her a lesson.
Chute frontal ali na altura do joelho.
In the first round, she timed a perfectly high kick, dropping Raphaela to the canvas.
De 3 minutos. Opa! De alto cruzado na cabeça da Amanda Rafaela. Que coisa incrível a Duda Santana fez no cage.
Misericórdia, Pedro. High kick com o endereço certo. Deixou a adversária dela, Duda Santana.
Ela, Duda Santana!
Danielle Perkins, another fighter who provoked Shields. During the weigh-in, Perkins was loud, even making gestures like she'll rip Shields' head off. She probably counted on her size and reach.
Yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. God bless you both.
But that didn't work with Shields.
Hey, listen, some fighters love white stance. It's okay with that. You don't lose power doing that.
They're clearly going to get the attention. Back against the ropes and she winds up for a big win.
Shields was the one that threw a bunch of punches, winning after 10 rounds.
Just a little bit. Boom! Right on the chin. Eyes roll back. Known as the Wolf. Carissa T-Rex Shields.
It's nothing new for Smogoleka to face an arrogant opponent again. At the face-off, Szewczyk mocked Smogoleka, even blowing a kiss in her face. But once the fight began, Zusje didn't let Szewczyk take a breath.
Gotowa. Fight! Zaczynamy.
She defeated Dagmara's takedown attempt and finished the fight with ground and pound.
Ciobali! Złapała dwoma. Czy jej się uda? Dobrze, już jest obalenie!
Zapina gilotynę Zusje.
Tak, ale jest pół
To
gardziej.
właśnie robi, trzyma tą gilotynę dalej.
Wszyscy myśleli, czyżby ta gilotyna była naprawdę...
Mamy dosiad. Łapie ją zakrytami ręką, dłonią, jak tak.
Czy sędzia zareaguje? Tutaj widzimy, że już nie ma tego dosiadu. Cios za ciosem.
Oddaje plecy, nie, jednak jest ten dosiad ciągle.
Zusje musi walczyć mniej emocjonalnie.
Nogi, powinna wpiąć nogi, bo jak na razie to usiadło jak dość częste. I tutaj...
Jednakże, jeżeli ona się nie będzie inteligentnie broniła, sędzia mówi broń się, zadawaj ciosy. Próbuj cokolwiek robić, to przerwie Przerywa?
Nie.
Ale ja mogę!
Dagmara Szewczyk mówi, ale ja mogę.
Niespodziewany koniec walki.
Zirytowana bardzo mocno.
Sędzia mówi, jeden raz broń się, drugi raz broń się, jeżeli nie broni się
Sędzią walki przez techniczny knockout w pierwszej rundzie przez bierność rywala.
Another fighter who tried to bully Rousey is Beth Correia. She had spent the entire build-up launching personal attacks at Rousey. Even mentioned the suicide of Rousey's father.
She's disrespected the greatest tragedy that my family has ever gone through. Suicide is some serious.
First, fighting out.
Touch him now. Good.
But in the fight, Rousey stormed forward, dumped Beth to the mat, and started dropping bombs, finishing her in 34 seconds.
Trying to finish it. She's in trouble. Running with the knee now.
Pacheco has big trouble.
It's all over, just like that.
Oh my, I'm speechless. She is just spectacular. Ronda Rousey, 16 seconds.
Joanna said she will retire as undefeated. She even tried to dominate the stare down by being intense and loud.
If that doesn't get the black and gold befitting a champion, Rose Namajunas isn't blue.
She's seeing everything.
But a minute later in the fight, Rose craked Joanna with a clean left hand.
Kickboxing situation. Yeah.
Knockdown for Namajunas.
And she was suddenly sitting on the canvas like she slipped on a banana peel. She tried to get up, but Rose dropped her again.
Another knockdown. Rose Namajunas trying to close the show.
She was doing a great job of feint.
That is
It's
it.
over.
Rose Namajunas.
Rose with the feint, the hook.
Rose Namajunas, guys, a picture of composure.
Rodrigues' entrance was like she was opening Victoria's Secret show. Full of confidence, she walked into the ring like she was ready to eat Wozniak.
Ladies, you know the rules. Stay within all time.
Výškovou prevahu na strane Wozniak.
Čata, mají v sobě spoustu agrese. Hodně Rodrigues. Pokusila se o takedown, Wozniak je odmítl.
But Wozniak locked up a guillotine choke with perfect timing.
A také velmi silná a technicky zdatná, ale pozor, triangle.
So Rodrigues had no choice but to tap.
A odplácáno. Wow!
Tak presne ukončila Rodrigues. Wozniak ukázala svoje kvality a Wozniak si pripisuje druhé víťazstvo.
Evelina Wozniak!
At the press conference before the fight, Habazin promised to knock out Shields. Even in the weigh-in, while Shields was dealing with a weight cut, Habazin was eating an ice cream. What an arrogant attitude.
Let's do it. Come on, break! Stop.
But after 10 rounds, with control, precision, and superior speed, Shields won the battle. At the face-off, Safeeva's ego was sky-high. She even refused to shake hands with her opponent, Sonam Zomba. What a bold move. And it led her directly to the canvas.
Is becoming more and more stacked, and Sonam Zomba.
Because Zomba turned the fight into 5 long rounds of survival, breaking her down.
Again. Oh, very nice. So now she's walking over. If she can pull her right leg out, go into side control, and then I see a big shot on her nose. This is what we mean by Sonam Zomba. Now switches back to the ground and pound.
Doing more damage.
Big
onto
elbows.
the other side of the face. Oh, man.
God, this is very nice attempt there. Followed her and one. Oh, big shot.
She's hurt.
Oh, she might have been hurt here.
This could be it.
It's just
she's constantly
dominant.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my
barrage
God.
of punches.
There we go. Oh, she looked for the choke.
Both the hooks in now.
Can we see it? We might see a finish here. Babaji Chaudhary, her coach, screaming, saying, "Let her up."
She kept throwing punches, extinguishing her aura.
It's apt. The Dominator's apt.
Strawweight champion, Sonam Zomba!
Incredible. incredible moment.
In front of the whole Texas, Kim Colbert loudly promised to put her opponent to sleep. A pure theater. From the beginning, Harrison started landing clean body shots, mixing low shots with quick touches upstairs.
Going to the body again, peppering away. For Colbert, that will open up.
Slowly breaking Colbert down and turning all that trash talk into target practice.
By Harrison. Another hook to the body, left hook shot. Body shot again. Colbert, she found it here at the end.
Judges Michelle Morales and Judge Eva Beltran. Scott, Texas, Maria from Boogie Woman.
Watching two girls fight is fun, isn't it? Especially when the louder one loses the fight, there's no better feeling. Who was your favorite? Drop it in the comments, and to stay updated, hit that subscribe button.